So this is for the new moon tomorrow, 2nd of January 2022, first new moon of the year. And the location for this chart is the Hawaiian island, also falsely called the Big Island of Hawaii. And the reason why that is so, because I'm working with the houses as well as with the zodiac. So what is around here, that's the zodiac. That has something to do with zoo. That's about our animal nature that we want to tame in a way that it suits us and the higher purpose. And the houses are kind of the individual zodiac, which start at the sign rising. So here on the Big Island of Hawaii, this new moon happens in the 12th house. And the 12th house, that's the place where we are becoming cognizant of karma, of what is karma, our own karma. And meaning we will understand that we are actually always living in a house of mirrors. And so we have to admit that whatever we are blaming others for are things that we don't like about our own selves. And now that is not very pleasant, but if we are ready and able to do that, we, the ones who are self-proclaimed protectors of our Earth Mother, then the results we're going to have will be fast and very, very beautiful. Because here is the new moon. It happens in the hardest and coldest earth sign, where the earth is in service for all that is Capricorn. You know, Jesus was born in Capricorn, but the devil is also depicted as a goat, so that is its dual nature. So here we have this beautiful 120-degree angle, it's called trine, to Uranus. And Uranus is in Taurus, which is the first earth sign. And on top, we now have the karmic aim of the whole event in Taurus. It has been in Gemini. So there had been intellectual explanations for everything, but now it manifests. Now we have to manifest. And where does that happen? What we have to manifest in the fourth house, that is here in Hawaii, only here in Hawaii, and other places where, you know, like, but here in Hawaii especially, Big Island of Hawaii, near the Mauna Kea. That means it's the family. Here we are manifesting family. What is family? On Earth plane, we're bringing it out of the realm of ideas and theories into the realm of the Earth. So it is about family here. We have to understand family karma, and here we have a conjunction of Mercury, Pluto, and Venus, and all this leads to the karmic aim of manifesting family on planet Earth. And here we have this beautiful triangle. Then the mission point is in Scorpio, but there is no particular mission right now except, you know, cleaning up in our own backyards, front yards. And so that is the main theme of this first new moon. The reason why I'm doing these new moon and full moon readings is because whatever we are starting at a new moon comes to fruition partly already at the next full moon. So we have this natural rhythm between new moon and full moon. So whatever happens directly after the new moon has the most power to grow. That's why it is important. Now we have Saturn in the first house. It's in It's in Aquarius. Aquarius is the domain of the collective, the the mass subconsciousness, and Saturn is always like it's like a safety valve. Yeah, it's like it's a lid on top of something explosive sometimes. So Saturn tells us, keep it cool, keep it calm, be patient, don't explode. And then we also have a Jupiter in the first house. So that is for all our egos. Don't throw your egos out. That makes you only a pawn in somebody else's game. That's totally silly to always hate the ego. No, the ego has to be refined. The ego has to be made beautiful, not thrown away. That is spiritual bypassing. So we have in the second house Neptune. And Neptune is since a long time always beautifully connected with Pluto and here Venus. And in the second house, that is the house of how do we deal with our possessions. And when Neptune is in Pisces, that's where she belongs. And Neptune, that's the energy of compassion, of unconditional love. It's like the ocean, yeah. If you are comparing your ego with a little droplet that falls from the heavens onto the earth, and then it floats through the air, then it comes out as a spring somewhere, then it becomes a river, and finally the little droplet is joining the ocean. That's Pisces. So this is actually then our God consciousness, Pisces. And so here we have Neptune, and in the second house calls us to use what we possess in a compassionate way, in a sharing way. So that is that. Then we have also in the second house, we have Chiron, which is beautifully connected with Saturn. And here it is about healing. We've been talking about that before. Chiron in Aries, meaning we have to be active. We have to be proactive in our healing processes. And we may not really want it because here we have a square. You see, in a chart, I repeat myself, whatever has red lines, there's friction. And we need this friction because otherwise we don't evolve. So don't try to avoid it. And whatever is blue, there is opportunity, there's chance, there is gifts, talents, or what you have you. So I want to leave it like that right now because I don't even know who is listening to my reports anymore, but just this now.